another Veterans View show. And today we have with us as our guest Mr. Cedric Darty, who's currently running for County Commissioner District 5. We're going to let Cedric introduce himself and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you went to school, how you grew up, and everything, what you want the citizens to know about you.
Okay. Hello, it's a pleasure to be here today, Mr. Davis. My name is Cedric Darty. I'm running for the Russell County Commissioner, District 5 in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. 10% of that district is Phoenix City and 10% of Seal, Alabama. I was reared and raised in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. I went to the Catholic school system in Phoenix City and Catholic school system in Muskogee County, which is Columbus, Georgia, which is Mother Mary Mission and Buchela High School. As I went to college, I first attended college at Alabama State University and completed my Bachelor of Science at Troy University, and Master of Education at Troy University, and EDS at Troy University. And I did obtain a doctorate in biblical studies at the Theological College.
Well, tell us, Cedric, I didn't know you had all them degrees and stuff, but God, your mother had you go to school. Tell us something about your mother, because she taught at Mile Island High School where I went to school at.
Exactly. My mom, Samuel Lee Van Darty, she taught in the educational system in Russell County, Alabama for 40 plus years. She started teaching there right after she graduated from college, which is Alabama State University in 1959. She started teaching there in 1960. She started off at Mile Island. The first teaching she had was a sewing class. After she left the sewing class, then she went into the second and third grade, as Mr. Davis was one of her students.
Yes, correct.
Mr. Davis graduated in the class of 1975 at Mile Island High School, as I can recall.
Yes, I did. And your mother was a home economics teacher.
Yeah, first she started off at home economics, and then she taught at Mile Island the second and third grade. Then after that, she moved on to Ladonia Elementary, where she finished up her career as a fifth grade teacher.
Okay, well now tell us something about your work history, Mr. Darty.
Yes, my work history is coincide. I started off working at the Columbus Fire EMS and was working part-time for the Muskogee County School District as a substitute teacher. As later on, as time came on, I'm the owner of Justice and Busting Out Bail Bonds in Phoenix City, which I still own and reside as of today.
Okay, and you say you started out as an EMS, but come on, I seen you driving that fire truck, man.
Yes. I had a great experience of driving the fire truck. When I left station, when I retired from the fire department, my last station was Station 12, and I was driving the truck, was over the ladder truck over there at Station 12.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit about your running for District 5 as soon as we come back from this commercial break.
As a business owner, there are key things you need, like this, and this, and this. But you don't have time or knowledge to handle the marketing. This is where we can help. We know marketing, we know digital advertising, and we know small business owners. You focus on what you're good at, and let us help you do what we are good at.
Back. And we're still here with Mr. Darty, who's running for County Commission District 5. And tell me, why do you want to be a county commissioner, Cedric?
Yeah, the reason why I want to be a county commissioner is because I was born and reared in District 5 area. Each and every one in District 5 area has poured so much into me. So by them have poured so much into me, I want to give back to the community what they have poured into me for so many years.
Okay, and tell us, because I know they've redistricted District 5, so how do the lines run now?
Well, the lines on District 5 now runs, partially it runs from down 165 and go all the way down to the drop zone. Once it goes down to the drop zone, then it bears to the right over there into
County Road 18 there?
County Road 18. County Road 39 is part of District 5, which goes down into Lato, portion of Lato.
Okay. And what are some of the things you want to accomplish by being a commissioner?
Well, I'm running on 6 barriers. The 6 barriers that I'm running on is economic development, youth development, military, family and veterans, senior citizens, budget, and sponsoring town hall meetings.
Okay. And when you talk about veterans, give us some idea.
Okay, the idea that I want to work on with the veterans, each of the veterans that move into District 5 area, they must get adjusted to that area. I'm gonna be working hands-on with the transitional coordinator to get all them the resources that they need to adjust to that area, so we can have more improvement in that area, show them the maps and zones of all the resources and stuff they need, so we can get more veterans to move in that area on an adequate level.
Okay, so that means that you're going to be working with Fort Moore as well.
Exactly.
At trying to get some things done there.
Exactly.
For the veterans. Okay, great. Tell me, how would you get these things done? Because the thing that I want our viewers to understand is that you have a policy or idea of what you want to do. But it takes 4 votes to do it.
Exactly.
How are you going to work with the other commissioners? Because you got to get 3 of them to vote with you.
Exactly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work hands-on with the other commissioners, and by working hands-on with the other commissioners, when I bring a project back to the work session, I am going to encourage each commissioner to vote with me, because I only can cast 1 vote. It is 7 commissioners, and I need all 6 commissioners to be on the same vote that I am on.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good, but it's gonna take a little work, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now, what was the other one? You had 5 you was running on. So
Okay.
what was the other one?
The other one is one of the other one is economic development. On the economic development, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get sewage into that area. Once I establish sewage to that area, it will bring revenue to that area. That means we'll have industries,
Right, growth.
new jobs, it'll be growth. Maybe we can get a McDonald's. Maybe we can get a neighborhood Walmart. But by bringing that sewage in that area, we'll have growth in that area. But it's not gonna happen overnight, but it will take time.
Okay, that's great. And then town hall meetings. I bet you're gonna have them to keep the citizens informed of what's going on.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and encouraging them to come to county commission.
Yes,
meetings.
yes. We're gonna sponsor town hall meetings. Up under my realm, we're gonna sponsor town hall meetings. By me having these town hall meetings, I can address the citizen issues in that area. Once you address the citizen issues, you can relate to the issues and make any adjustments that needs to be made. I want to hear all the citizen concerns in that area.
Okay, and then one last question before we go is, how will you work with, you have a school there, Mount Island Primary and Mount Island Elementary.
Yes.
And they are growing exponentially fast. How are you going to work with them? Because they just built a new part onto it, but at the growth and the rate that the military is coming in the area, they're probably gonna need to do something else.
Exactly. What my plans are with the elementary school in that area is I'm gonna be working with the transitional coordinator, because it's a lot of veteran kids at that school, or military kids at that
Right.
school. And what we need to do in that area, most definitely, but it takes growth in order for this to happen. We're gonna have to develop an activity center, similar to the Boys and Girls Clubs what we got in Phoenix City. Maybe a recreational park where the kids can go with different activities, like a soccer field, youth soccer, youth baseball, maybe youth football. We need to keep our kids currently active in that community.
Okay. Well, we talked about all of your 4 except for 1. And can you tell me which one that was?
Senior citizens.
Senior citizen, there you go.
Okay, at the Senior Citizen Activity Center, which I visit periodically since I'm running for office, and I've been visiting for previous years, we need to develop more activities there for the senior citizens. We also need to develop transportation for the senior citizens to get back and forth to the center. We also need to provide more adequate meals for the senior citizens so they'll have meals throughout the day there. And we also need to develop the walking trail, which is around the senior citizen building. We're working on that now. Actually, I'm shadowing Commissioner Epps on, we're gonna do a bathroom there, just in case they wanna get a little exercise in, where they'll have a place to use the bathroom around the walking trail.
Okay, and one other thing that I want to cover right quick before we go, you talked about your business, the bail bondsman, but you did not talk about all of the other things you do with the scholarships and you know, cooking hamburgers and hot dogs. Tell us something about that.
Okay, the scholarship was developed, it first started out developed under Justice and Busting Out Bail Bond Scholarship. That scholarship was developed in 2009 and 2010 school year. Once we got that scholarship developed, we first started off with 8 students, or maybe 10 students, but each student only got $250 in scholarship per student, but that's great by being a business owner. Mom passed in 2014. She was a well-educated in the Russell County School District. So we renamed the scholarship after her name, which is the Sammy Lee Van Darty Educational Foundation Incorporation. Since 2014, we have been giving out scholarship 4 per student, but we increased the value to $500 per student. Now we at the increase of 8 students now with $500 per student. This scholarship has been working well in this community. The Russell County Central High School students, Smith Station. Now we also have went outside this year, got a student from all the way from Montgomery, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have had a total of $48,000 worth of scholarship throughout the years.
Okay, and you still skip the hamburgers and the hot dogs.
I was going to get back there.
Okay.
The hamburgers and the hot dogs. We normally cook the hamburgers and hot dogs for the Russell County Commissioner Christmas Toy Drive. I volunteer every year. I've been doing that for probably about 18 years, and we cook the hamburgers and hot dogs for all the kids, for all the toys and stuff during the toy drive during the Christmas time in December.
Okay, and now, is that the only 501c program that you're running?
Yes, that's the only 501c program I'm running. It's the Sammy Lee Van Darty Educational Foundation.
Okay, but you are involved with other organizations in the community.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm also involved with Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm involved in the one in Columbus, Georgia. I'm also associate member of Lambda Mu Nu. I chair many projects with Omega Psi Phi in Columbus. I'm the chair. I'm one of the workers of the Scholarship Achievement Week committee members.
Okay.
And I also a member of different Shriner organizations in this area, which is in Phoenix City, and Masonic Lodge, which is in Phoenix City, and also the Consistory, which is over there in Columbus, Georgia.
Okay. Well, it's great talking with you, Cedric, because you do donate to my 501c2 as well.
Yes,
so, and
yes.
we appreciate that.
Yes, yes,
and,
it's a great pleasure.
We just want to wish you luck.
Yes.
And you run for District 5, and you know, God blessings. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and we're just so glad that you'll be able to come on our show. And as we always do, we will have Bob Franklin next week on the show. That's the guy who's running against you.
Yes.
So we're fair, and so we're going to do everything the right way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.